A good Erev Shabbos, everyone. Davening with the Haftorah of Parshat Behar, dedicated to the loving memory of Lucy, Maya, and Rina D, and to the success of all our soldiers fighting right now, and to the speedy return of all our hostages, God willing, alive and well, to their families. We get to a Haftorah that is one of the more rare Haftorahs, going to the list of the rare things that we do in a non-leap year, and that is the Haftorah of Behar. It's from the book of Yirmiyahu. And right at the beginning, Yirmiyahu is told to tell his uncle, Hanamel, to buy fields in Israel, to buy real estate. Now, Yirmiyahu knows that he's on the eve of the destruction of the temple, that he's about to be sent into exile, and the land is going to be, desolate, and the Jews are not going to live there. So why is it that God commands Yirmiyahu to tell his uncle to buy real estate? And the answer, of course, is that investments is not for the immediate. When you invest your money, it's not that the next day there's interest and you bank out and God willing you make a fortune. If you want to invest money, you have to be patient. And when you're patient, hopefully your money works for you. And within 5, 10 years, 15 years sometimes, indeed the investment comes back to you with interest. That's what basically the Haftorah says. You have to be patient because God will do what God promised, and that is to bring the Jews back to the land. And by buying real estate, you'll have where to come back to. And I believe the message to the way we daven in shul is very, very clear. There's no question that when we daven, many a times we feel like we're talking to the wall. We request this and we request that, and it just doesn't happen right away. Sometimes there's delays that go on for days. Comes along this Haftorah and says, be patient. Because there is a plan. There's a divine plan. And sometimes that divine plan has a reason. And I'm going to give just one of the many reasons that could be. Imagine a person who has a request. And because of this request, he accepts upon himself to do tshuva in certain ways. He's no longer going to look at these terrible websites. He's going to devote more time to learning Torah. And it's only because God didn't grant him that request right away. Had God gave him his request right away, he wouldn't change in any way. He'd daven like a bank machine, put in the davening, get his request, and he'd be the same person. Sometimes patience indeed changes the person. And that's what I believe this Haftorah teaches us. We daven, we sometimes feel like we're talking to the wall simply because it's better for us, because the human being's personality changes. Wishing everyone a Shabbat Shalom, and may indeed we learn not just the lesson of patience, but may our personality change as we wait patiently.